All right, Nino D, 1977s. I got a little something for you over here. I'll talk like this because it doesn't seem like when I type you actually listen. So I'm just going to spit it out here. Oh, I do. The difference is we actually don't resort to destroying people's livelihoods, unlike liberals. Let me tell you here, bag of donuts. When you're referring to Republicans, you're referring to Donald J. Trump not resorting and destroying livelihoods like the liberals do. I gotta ask you a question. Do you remember all those gag orders and those fake cases and those, the ones that 11 different times guilty of freaking criminal contempt of court from talking his crap and, putting out the names of people on the jury and having those people get death threats and all this other stuff. And even in this last trial, the juror that was scared shitless 2 days into the jury, right after because the night that she was actually chosen to be on the jury, the MAGA started messing with her already. And Jesse Waters on Fox News, the only show you watch, as your brilliant freaking comments talk about. That douchebag that's talking about what type of jurors they are, where they're from, what they do, giving out names and address, all that type stuff. You know how Donald Trump did that to every single person in every single trial, and Fonnie Willis, and having a date with the guy that he wouldn't even let him pay for dinner and only dated him for a couple of months, but he went after her, trying to destroy her life, and then he went after her again, trying to destroy her life in another way, and then threatened her life, threatened her family's lives. And she had to move addresses, there's two what was it, the people who were counting the votes, the people that got all threatened and all that stuff from Giuliani and Trump, and that they were part of this whole conspiracy, so literally they had to move and their kids had to move and they were harassed and threatened and all that stuff. And yeah, they ended up suing for $150 million from that wannabe Bela Lugosi freaking ex-mayor. So all that stuff's going on, right? And you with your greasy freaking wannabe tough guy bullshit comes on my page and starts talking this stuff to people who actually are educated and actually look into this stuff. And you, for some reason, think all of those threats and all of those things that MAGA does and is famous for don't exist, and it's the liberals doing it. I mean, I get it. You were saying that Antifa was the one doing J6, so you're that type of freaking guy. I thought I saw you say something about lizard people in the basement of a freaking pizza place in Philadelphia that, the Clinton zone or some bullshit like that. The standard QAnon stuff. And that's where you seem to be playing with those 3 brain cells you got kicking around upstairs. So I do want to talk to you about, educating yourself. And I know it's difficult when 2-syllable words are usually where you cut off your attempts, but if you really, really look closely at the stuff you're posting, you look like a freaking idiot. Because every word you can disprove yourself just by typing it into Google. But Google, that's still 2 syllables. There's hope for you. So listen, pal. If you're going to start commenting, be respectful of the educated people who are also commenting. Don't start calling them idiots and things like that, especially when you post bullshit like this, because, pot, kettle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, bag of donuts. So I wish you well. May you clean more dishes tonight than you've ever cleaned before and get that extra $5 tip. And, have some respect next time. Understand me?